Hello everyone, as requested by Crowley, I'll be talking a little bit about myself and one of my countries. For starters, my name is Kallan. I'm a 24 years old international relations graduate and I am both a Brazilian and British citizen. I used to live in England for around 4 years and this video will be mostly based on that experience. As I am currently living in Brazil and temperatures are always soaring high, right now I'm wearing a navy blue sleeveless shirt, also called a tank top, Bermuda shorts and flip-flops, which is not the usual attire used in England, especially at this time of year. Seasons work differently between the northern and southern hemispheres, so while here in Brazil we are near summer, in Europe it's nearly winter already. Regarding daily routine, I think it's safe to say that most of your childhood is spent in school. Very differently from Brazil, in the UK schools are full time, that is, you start in the morning around 8 o'clock, and only finish in the late afternoon, around 3:30 p.m. We have 2 breaks instead of just one, a half-hour break at around 10 o'clock and another 1 hour break at around 1 p.m. School uniform is mandatory, consisting of a blazer, long-sleeved shirt, tie, and of course black trousers and black shoes. In addition, skipping classes for any reason is always difficult. You have to phone the school and give a reason for your absence, or else the school phones your home to check why you were absent that day. After school, at least for children, we don't have much time to go out, especially in winter. The days are really short, so around 4 p.m. the day is pretty dark already. Between arrival from school and bedtime, I'd spend my time playing video games, watching TV, using the computer, reading books. Mostly indoors activities. In spring and summer, given the holidays, longer daylight hours and temperatures, we would venture out more, going to parks, museums, visiting family, etc. In terms of sports, there is always a good variety to choose from. My local park, for example, had swimming and tennis facilities, and while in school, we would practice a variety of sports and exercises, from long jump to rugby, from basketball to gym work. But I say the top 3 favourite sports in England for sure are tennis, cricket, and of course football. When it comes to music, I'm not really sure if is any one genre or band that truly represents the tastes of the English people, although most artists tend to be in the rock or pop category. In my youth, my mates used to listen to a lot of rap music, but mainly American artists like Eminem and Lil Wayne. The music scene in the UK is very rich, however, with more recent artists and bands such as Adele, Dua Lipa and One Direction, to bands from my time like Oasis and Coldplay, to the very classics such as the Beatles and Pink Floyd. When it comes to home, houses in England are relatively small, normally no more than 2 bedrooms, a living room, bathroom and a kitchen at the back of the house. Differently from Brazil, houses in England do not have those high walls and gates that completely encircle the perimeter. The front garden is surrounded by really low walls and accessible to anyone. No gates. All rooms are carpeted, excluding the kitchen and bathroom, and we also scarcely use the front door, getting in and out of the house mainly through the kitchen and the back. English people are really fond of gardens as well, which are usually well kept, as well as fish keeping. Most houses have at least a little pond where they raise goldfish or koi carp. Given that my mother is Brazilian, she always made sure to maintain her Brazilian lifestyle in regards to meals and food, so in that sense, our main diet was not too different from what most Brazilians eat. Though red meat is usually much more expensive, normally avoided. The English diet, however, is something else entirely, consisting mostly of fast food and takeaway. We have, of course, the classics such as English breakfast, consisting of eggs and bacon, meat pies, and the everyday toasts and beans, which is a favourite of many. Of course, English tea with biscuits is always present in the afternoon or evening snack, nearly as popular there as coffee is here in Brazil. Shopping is usually done weekly, be it in big supermarket chains such as Asda, Tesco's and Morrison's, and smaller ones such as farm foods or in local branded stores. Every town has a shopping centre where you go if you're looking for anything else, such as clothes, toys, house decorations, you name it. As we live in a relatively small town with a population of around 60,000 people, shops sometimes will not have what we were looking for, and so once in a while we go to the closest big city to shop for more specific items or to get better deals. I must say that in regards to travelling, I haven't seen that much in comparison with most of my friends. I have, however, been to a few amazing places. And aside from England, I spent some time in Italy, staying in Milan for a few months, as well as living in Portugal for a semester due to a student exchange. I also had the opportunity to visit Seville in Spain, and there's too much I want to see, of course. I'm fascinated by the Russian and Arabic languages and do hope to visit Russia and maybe Lebanon in the future, who knows. As of right now, though, I have just recently graduated and I'm in the search for a master's degree, and for the time being, my main focus will be my academic life.